Okay, hi. First, thank you for accepting our interview. My name is Jinyoung Kim. Well, if you please call me Richard if you like to. And I'm gonna ask you 5 brief questions. It's very simple and answer it freely, whatever comes in your mind. So, first question. When some Koreans stare at you, what comes up in your mind? How do you feel?
At first, I was a little bothered because I'm not used to being different than other people around me. So the first few months, I maybe got a little upset. Like, what are you looking at? Yes, I have blue eyes. Okay. But it doesn't bother me anymore. I've been here for 1 year and 5 months, so I don't notice anymore.
So you got used to it.
I got used to it.
Okay, that's great. Second question. What do you generally think about Koreans?
Korean people,
Yes.
I think, are extremely hardworking. The work hours that you work in your country compared to America, I think, are usually much longer. Very generous. At school, teachers will always give me things, even though I don't have anything to give to them. Hardworking, generous.
Okay. Do you sometimes feel Koreans get easily angry or?
Sometimes in my classroom, I think maybe the teachers get angry with the students, but I think it's also Korean education style. If you want the student to be quiet, then you have to use your angry voice. So sometimes, but in public, I don't think usually, I don't notice Koreans getting angry usually.
That's great. Number 3. Do you have any Korean adult friends?
Maybe 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Are their English good?
Yeah, they speak well. Some of them can't speak very well, but I have friends who have foreign friends who have been here for 3 years, so they speak a little Korean, and my Korean friends speak a little English, so sometimes they translate.
So you have no problem communicating with Korean friends?
No, but
No?
because they speak English.
Oh.
Yeah, they speak some English.
Some English?
So I don't have any Korean friends that only speak Korean, unfortunately.
That's great. But well, if you meet a Korean who only speak Korean, how do you communicate with him or her?
I know just a little Korean. I can understand more than I can speak. So usually I can understand what they're saying to me, and 1 or 2 words just using, or lots
Body
of
language?
yes, acting, and sometimes there are misunderstandings.
Number 4. What was the most surprising thing about Korean culture when you first came to Korea?
Surprising.
Surprising or awkward?
Yeah, I didn't realize that Korean people don't really, we call it personal space, respect personal space. So when an older lady would push me or shove me, I couldn't understand why she was doing that, because in America it's very rude. But here I realize it's just, you are so many people in a small country, so it's kind of normal, just, hey, move, get out of my way. But we don't touch other people that we don't know, usually, in America.
So you're very kind of uncomfortable with Korean people pushing you and get away.
At first.
At first. So
But you have to just play the game. So now I just a little elbow and
you're
it's
becoming
fun.
a Korean.
Yes,
now.
I am practicing.
The last question. What has been the most inconvenient thing about Korean culture or living in Korea? Or especially in Mokpo?
Inconvenient? Maybe just here, the hierarchy of society is really important, and at work, at home, if an older man said something rude to me, then I can say that's really rude. But here I don't feel comfortable because he's older and because he's a man. I feel like I must respect his opinion, so I can't stick up for myself here as much as I did at home because I don't want to offend the culture.
So, do you feel like, do you accept our culture, or do you feel, man, you don't feel angry about that?
No, because I'm a visitor. I chose to come to Korea. I can leave Korea whenever I want. So it's really rude for me to say, oh, well, I am a visitor, but you will do things my American way. So I know that I am in Korea. I know it's very homogeneous culture. Everyone is very similar.
Yes.
So I have to accept the ways of the culture.
So you just understand Korean people.
Sometimes it's difficult, but I'm a visitor, so I need to accept the ways.
Okay, that's all I prepared, and thank you for answering these questions.
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay. Nice interview.